if you want to travel to Cuba directly from the United States to Cuba, you're either gonna have to have, you're either gonna have to be Cuban born or descendants of Cubans, or if you are American, you're gonna have to travel through with a company that offers the services to travel, which include traveling for humanitarian reasons, religion, also cultural exchange, and things like that. And those companies are making a whole lot of money, but I mean a lot. Those trips can cost you per person sometimes around $3,000. If you think about that, look how just a few people are profiting from all of this. You can also travel to a third country and travel from there. That's how a lot of Americans have been going to Cuba. They go to Mexico, and from Mexico they go to Cuba, or they go to one of the islands in the Caribbean, and then they jump to Cuba. But if also all this news supposedly, commercial traveling is not for the small people. It's if you see, the ones that are going are the lobbyists, and if you see how this is, if you look at the news, only the big corporations are, they're like grabbing everything they can. And as always, the small businesses are gonna left without any possibilities, or whatever you want to call it. I traveled to Cuba in 2011, I think it was 2011 the last time I traveled to Cuba. And I took American Express, those travel checks, and they accepted it, okay, in Cuba. So I don't understand what they're talking about. It said that they didn't before we got there. I mean, when we bought it here, we told them where we're going to use it, and they never said no. And in Cuba, they accepted it. So I don't know. And I also saw credit card signs in all the stores, like they were accepting that. So I don't understand. Maybe it's, I don't know how that works. But Visa, MasterCard, American Express were working in Cuba in 2011 when I went there. So I don't know. I'm just talking random things that come to my head.